Hello gorgeous manifestors, how are you? And happy Thursday from a beautiful baking hot UK. We are loving the weather here today. I've got both fans on and I'm very excited to bring you part 4 of the taster week for your Power, Your Passion and Prosperity Mastermind. That begins on Monday the 5th of August. And I'm really excited today to talk to you about powering your manifesting. So everything that I'm wanting to coach now out here at the leading edge of the leading edge isn't just about basic law of attraction and basic manifesting. It's now about power manifesting and being a powerful commander of universal energies and leading edge insight. So I'm really excited for this mastermind that starts. There is an early bird that expires at midday tomorrow, so just under 24 hours for that. So if you are wanting to leap, now is your time. And I'm just going to wait for a few more of you to log on and just share this video as usual into my Facebook group. So let me know how you are doing on this gorgeous hot day. If you are in the UK, let me know what you're up to today. And if you're not in the UK, let me know where you are tuning in from and how you are feeling today. Now, I'm not expecting to have tons of you on the live today because if you're in the UK, you're going to be out and about on your lunch break. But I wanted to come on and do this live now because I think it's just going to get hotter and hotter this afternoon, and I wanted to do it before I have heat fatigue. I'm not very hardcore in the heat, I have to say. So let me just share this into the main group and then we will get started. Just to say, you may want a pen and paper with you so you can make some notes, but if not, don't worry, this will stay up for you to watch and play back. Okay, so I've just shared that into the group. So my darlings, manifesting big and powering your manifesting. So I have worked with law of attraction for years, but I've done it in a consistent way for about 2.5 years now. And my life has changed so much. I've gone into this most awesome life now of expansion and universal insight and just way beyond what I ever thought would happen. I thought mastering the art of manifesting was obviously going to be awesome enough, but it's so much more than that now, and there's so much more to come. And this taster week and the mastermind that launches on the 5th of August is all about all the stuff that I do, like standing on my head, just teaching you how to fast track and shortcut yourself into that powerful, rapid manifesting flow. But it's also much more than that now. It's also bringing forward this leading edge insight that I have been working with kind of since, I guess I started working with this last year, but it's really ramped up since February this year, okay, when I've been doing the releasing process with the teachings of Liv and Raph from 5th Dimension Earth. And so I only ever teach what I have mastered. So although I've been working with this insight for months, it's only now that I'm really bringing it to people in terms of my one-to-one clients and the people that work closely with me. So I'm really excited because this is the first mastermind where you're going to get this awesome how to rocket fuel your manifesting that I've always done, but also now this even more leading edge universal insight that is going to ramp up everything even more. So this today, the taster session, is about powering your manifesting. So if you haven't seen the other taster sessions, this is part 4 of 5. I was only going to do 4, but Sarah, my higher self, nudged me to come on yesterday, so I came on yesterday on my day off. This is part 4. We have looked at how to power your passion. We have looked at how to power your prosperity. Yesterday, we looked at whether you are being higher self-led or head-led and how that's all working for you. And today, we are talking about powering your manifesting. So let's get really comfortable, okay? So my zone of genius is, as I've just said, is to demystify law of attraction and to shortcut and fast track you into that powerful manifesting flow. So I have a very stubborn ego, I always have done, and I found for years that when working with law of attraction, so many of the things I was reading weren't quite cutting it. And then over the last 2.5 years, I have just ramped up more and more kind of tools, I guess, to help shortcut you and fast track you into that manifesting flow that cuts through your ego. Because I can't tell you the number of times I have calls or conversations with people, and they come to me and they understand law of attraction and manifesting on a intellectual level, so they understand how it works in their head. And then they sort of say, but I don't understand why it isn't working. I know that I need to, for example, think about the amount of money I want, or I know I need to think about my dream life, but it's not coming. And what I have said from day one, including in both of my books, just thought I'd bring these on because I was looking at them just now. I've got 2 books, okay, that you can get on Amazon. Both of these books talk about, it's just insight I've always had, because my higher self, Sarah, has actually been trained by Abraham in non-physical. So this is obviously all really exciting as well. So I've always sort of innately known a lot of stuff, and I've always said from the off, what you feel is what manifests, not what you think, and there's misconception around that. So a lot of the tools that I teach shortcut you into that feeling space, because knowing how 𝗪𝗪𝗍 works doesn't mean anything if you don't know how to shortcut yourself into that space where you feel it. And the tools I teach help you feel it, okay? So all of that comes in this mastermind, and I'll be sharing some tips with you today around that as well, and answering any questions that you guys want. So as ever, ask questions and I'll go through them at the end. But now also this mastermind is weaving in even more universal insight. So as I mentioned on the live yesterday, and actually in all of the lives I think this week, I'm now working with new insight around our higher selves. So everybody has a higher self that they can tap into, who has had so many lifetimes. They have so much experience and insight and knowledge, and like I would say 99% of the whole planet at the minute aren't tapping into that, okay? When you tap into it, that's when you're tuned in, tapped in and turned on, and you are more powerful than millions. And this is what I teach, okay? Just 68 seconds in that pure positive energy is the equivalent to 2 million action hours. Again, this is all stuff that I've taught for like 2.5 years, but I want you to really understand how powerful you can be, because the majority of us aren't fully grasping that, I don't think. And even myself, I've done it for 2.5 years. I'm now going through an awakening process where I'm releasing all the stored low vibration. And even I'm not at my full capacity, because we're just here to continually expand. And I'm really getting a sense now. I've always said that we are limitless, I've always known that from my higher self, who's brought that insight through. I've always known that we can manifest anything and everything, but oh my goodness, it's like we can all be like power people, or like superhuman. Sorry, Sarah's got the stuttering thing going on again today. But we can be superhuman. We are so powerful, and I want to help you guys unleash that, okay? And it all starts here with really learning how to power your manifesting and how to become powerful commanders of universal energies. So the new insight that I'm sharing in these lives, and that I'm going to be coaching really closely with those that work with me in the mastermind, is working with your awesome higher self and building that connection. And also, as always with me, for some of you that have followed me for a while, I tend to learn things the hard way so that I can teach it to you guys in the easy way, the shortcut, fast track way. I'm going to be coaching how to troubleshoot anything that's going on in terms of your guidance from your higher self, because I've definitely done it the hard way, which is just how I roll, so I can teach you guys. But I'll be helping you to troubleshoot any connection with your higher self, and giving you lots of tips about how to really amplify that connection, because week on week now my connection with Sarah is getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, and new things with her happen every week. I get new insight, or so bear with me, this may sound a bit woo woo. As I said in yesterday's live, I would have said this 2.5 years ago. I would have been like, whatever. But I've had one time where I've heard my dog talk to me. I've seen energy, and I know a lot of people can see that, but I've never been able to, and I've started to see that. I get such clear guidance from Sarah, and also I get guidance from one of my guys a lot. He was around me just now and I was just writing down what I wanted to talk about today, and he's awesome. He is really he is massively powerful as well, so that's probably why he's around me, because his vibration is all over this course that I'm launching. He is a part of this with me now. He's awesome, and I will be telling you guys that do the mastermind who he is, but he's freaking awesome, and I just feel so honored that he is one of my many guides. So all of these things start to open up when you start to work on your connection with your higher self, and you allow yourself to be led by your higher self, as we spoke about yesterday. In addition to your awesome higher self, and there's lots of different ways that I now link into my higher self. I have a higher self practice that I'll be offering in the mastermind. There's also different ways that I now link into her, ways that I've found to do myself. They've just been given to me, and I'll share that with you as well. Also, I had this amazing thing yesterday where my higher self gave guidance to a client from the client's higher self, and my higher self told me that later on in the day when I was just connecting into her, and she kind of told me that I had that guidance from my client's higher self. So again, all of this magic is starting to unfold, and so anyone that works in the mastermind, I'll be able to start giving you guidance from your higher selves. How awesome is that? Because there have been lots of times I haven't been able to get the guidance from my higher self that clearly, so to have someone else to help you with that is really, really exciting. And your higher self, if you want, will become like your best friend. They will literally be there with you the entire time. They already are anyway, it's just most of us don't know that. And you can build this amazing friendship and love affair with your higher self, because they are awesome. They are there to be tapped into. So that's your higher self, okay? Also, I've learned over the last few months as well how to work with other laws in our universe in addition to law of attraction, okay? So if you think how much insight I have already been able to give you guys before any of this new stuff came up, I was able to help you powerfully manifest. Now add in being able to use law of desire, law of balance, and law of truth, as well as law of attraction. Now actually, by default, I did used to do this, but didn't really know what it was. But when you create a desire that you want to bring into your life and you want to eat it, you are actually by default activating law of truth and law of desire, as well as law of attraction. And when you've got all three in flow, it's really powerful. The Dream Day Journal is really powerful for ramping up the law of desire as well, and also law of balance. Balance is so important to kind of work with when you are going through contrast and when you're going through phases of growth and expansion, which anyone that works with me will do, because if I'm not helping you expand, I'm not doing my job properly. So being able to use those laws and understand how they work is awesome. So when you create a truth within the law of truth, it's done. It is truth, and you can use that to help you cut through any phases of contrast or any limiting beliefs that come through for you, okay? So law of truth is really powerful to strengthen the desires that it is you want to bring into your experience. And again, all of this comes from the insight from fifth dimension earth, but as I've always done with Esther and Abraham Hicks, I'm now teaching it in the way that I work it, because I know that my zone is to kind of demystify it and give you guys shortcut routes into it, okay? So law of truth is awesome. Law of desire, when you're creating something that you want to eat and you want to eat it, you're so excited by it, you aren't in a place where you need it, but you're excited by it and you want to eat it, like it literally just excites you and drives you so much. That is by default like leveraging law of desire. And there's so much more you can do around that as well to really speed up your manifesting. So as an example, I worked with law of desire, truth, balance, and attraction last month. no, I think it was the month before, and literally stuff was just coming in to me left, right and centre. I had a day where I manifested £9,000 and I was literally like, holy moly. All of these awesome things were just flying into my experience, and that's the kind of thing I want to teach you guys in the mastermind, how to manifest big. And it's not something I can really teach in a call like this. I need to work with you face to face and kind of help you master it, because this is all about mastering your vibration, okay? So really exciting, powerful laws: law of balance, law of desire, and law of truth. If you link those all in with law of attraction, you are manifesting big. You are manifesting on steroids times 1000. It's awesome. When you can really master that, it is freaking awesome. And sorry, Sarah's just kind of saying as well, I know that some of you have said that you want to do the mastermind, but you aren't in a position to be able to do it, you know, in terms of money. Just know that when you leap, when it's an aligned leap, that money is going to come straight back into your experience and some. So if anyone's unsure, do reach out to me. And if you think that the early bird offer tomorrow is going to expire at midday, do send me a message today so we can kind of clear that energy up for you, because every time a client leaves, the money then just comes straight back in, okay? But you do need to make that aligned leap. So don't let that thought in your head stop you, because this is manifesting in a way that's even more powerful than what I've been teaching for the last 2.5 years. And that has been like insanely powerful, okay? So manifesting and powering up your manifesting, it's working with your higher self. It is leveraging other universal laws. And I know over the coming 4 months that we work together in this mastermind, there's going to be even more laws, but more insight that comes through. But I'll be teaching you how to do that. And it's about really just working on your vibration the whole time, and using the tools that I teach to shortcut you through it. So, you know, baseline tools like the Dream Day Journal, which I talk about all the time because that's a tool that changed my life. But when you have ego, when you have your mind chatter coming up, having tools to disempower them, you know, ramping up those vibrations of feeling amazing. And actually there's new insight as well around how to do that using your vortexes of emotion, okay? So your vortexes of emotion are the new insights. So they used to be called chakras, which was slightly mistranslated. But your vortexes of emotion, you have your trust vortex here, your love vortex here, your hope vortex here, which is the one I often get ramping up when I do my practices and things for you. Your truth vortex just below your belly button, and then your strength vortex in your pelvis, okay? And you can work to trigger those and get those going to ramp up high vibration within you. It's awesome. So I'll be teaching you how to do that as well. But you can have a go now. Just imagine like your love vortex, feel the energy of it going out, and if you sit there and work with that for a while, you can really kind of ramp that vibration of love up. And then another example that's really powerful is to work with your love vortex and your and your strength vortex. And if you get those two going, that brings power, that brings you a feeling of power. So especially powerful if you're in contrast or you've got some limiting beliefs coming up, okay? So there's so many different ways to work with your vortex of emotion as well. The other thing you can do with these awesome new laws is actually call them in. And again, I'll be helping you guys with this in the mastermind. So if you are having some contrast or you're feeling unsure, you can literally sit there and call in the law of balance and allow it to just bring that balance into your body. It's awesome. So this is, again, just more of the new stuff that I'm going to be sharing in much more detail in the mastermind, but just to give you a bit of a taster now, okay? So with power manifesting, it's about using all the stuff that I've always done, which is freaking like gold dust, and then ramping it up with the new leading edge insight, and remembering that you need to feel it. What you feel is what manifests. So just knowing how it works in your head is so if you are watching this and you know how it works in your head but you aren't getting the traction coming through, then that's what I'm here to help you with, okay? So, you know, there's no, the mastermind is called Power Your Passion and Prosperity, but there's no point, not no point, but you can be in your passion, but if you aren't, if you aren't using all of this awesome universal insight and all of these tools, it's still going to feel hard and upstream. You're still going to be, finding that you're not quite happy, or you're tired, or there's still going to be effort involved. And I want to let you get rid of all of that and choose the path of least resistance, choose what feels downstream, and to simplify. I've had calls with people this week who are definitely wanting to do big things, but because they're in their head, they're kind of over complicating things, and I'm passionate about simplifying. Law of attraction, as I've always said from the off, loves simplicity, path of least resistance, moving downstream. Okay, that's when you flow, and that's what I want to help you do. And that, again, on the mastermind, is something I'm going to be able to help you troubleshoot. Okay. So what else did I want to say? It's all about moving with the rhythm of the universe rather than against it. So just sit here now and just ask yourself, am I moving with the rhythm of the universe? Am I allowing myself to be led by my higher self? Am I powering those awesome universal laws to the max? Am I literally allowing myself to be led and be the powerful commander of universal energies that I'm here to be? Or does it feel hard? And you'll know if it feels hard because it will feel a bit tiring, or it will feel like there's some effort, or you won't feel fulfilled, you won't feel kind of happy and passionate. There'll be something that's just not quite working. And what I want to do is help you to unlock that, pinpoint where it is you're getting blocked and unlock that. Because imagine being able to come out of this mastermind in 4 months' time, being able to manifest like that, being so powerful, being so fulfilled and passionate, and helping so many others and lighting up so many others in the process. Okay, that's what I want for each and every single person on the planet. That's what I'm here to do, is to basically set you free, to unleash that awesomeness that's inside of you. Okay. So just for some tips to get your vibration raising now, track all the things that are coming into your experience each day that you know are coming from your higher self and our awesome universe. So it can be actual tangible manifestations. It could be feeling really good. It could be getting guidance and clarity. It could be synchronicities. But look at everything, because the more you look, the more you will find. There's this amazing quote by Roald Dahl who says, those that don't believe in magic will never find it. And it's the same with manifesting. That's from Sarah, thank you. It's the same with manifesting. If you don't believe in it, you won't find it. If you don't leverage it, you're not going to be able to unleash it. Okay. So track everything that comes in. It isn't just about the things that come as the final manifestations. It is about all of the having your hands in the clay and feeling this magic around you day in and day out, and knowing it's there. Knowing that you've got an awesome non-physical team around you that are literally, you are their point of focus all day, every day. They are always with you, watching you, guiding you, loving you, and being able to hook into that. Okay. Other things that you may want to try to ramp up your manifesting flow is list out all the reasons you are so in love with your life right now. So the perfect recipe for manifesting is spending half your time loving where you are now, like loving it, wanting to eat it and being thankful for it. And then 50% of your time loving what's coming. Okay, so list out all of the reasons you are in love with your life now. And so often, again, with clients, the reason they get stuck is because they're so busy spending more of their time thinking about the things that they want that aren't here yet. But it's about the balance. And again, lots more tools I'll be able to coach you in the mastermind to help you hit that balance. Remember, everything is about balance. When you are in balance, you have that aligned energy with no resistance, where things flow into you. That's where we want to help you be as much of the time as you can. Okay. Also ask yourself, are you over manifesting as well? It's brilliant that I'm stuttering on the main word that I use, which is manifesting. But if you are over manifesting, it's going to feel a bit like you're trying too hard, okay? And we don't want to be trying and putting effort in. Again, it's all about allowing yourself to be led and kind of letting go of the oars. So just allow yourself to flow downstream with the rhythm of the universe, not against it. So ask yourself if you are over manifesting, because so often people, and I've done this as well in the past, so all of the things that I teach is because I've done them wrong, okay? So there's no judgment, but it's allowing me to help you to not make the same mistakes I've made. I used to sit there and want something and need something the entire time, and then wonder why it wouldn't come. And that's again where a lot of people get a bit confused as well. So let go, allow yourself to be led, love where you are now. If you're feeling that you're needing the future to come too much, really just tune into what's awesome about your life now, okay? So what other tips can I give you as well to raise your vibration as a nice game to really get you to see how powerful that you can start to be? Create a 𝗣verse list, okay, where you just write a list of things that you want the universe and manifesting to take care of. So write a list of the things. So when I do it, it's things that I usually don't want to do, because obviously I'm all about doing things that I want to do to keep my vibration high. So often the things on my universe list of things that I don't want to do, or it could be things that I don't have time to do, okay? And if you do that each day, and then at the end of the day look back, you will find that there will be things that have been ticked off of that list. So say I need to call someone, for example, I'm going to put that on my list, and often that person will then call me without me having to do anything. I remember once I needed to get my car washed, and I just didn't have the time to kind of deal with it, or like go and find a local car wash, which sounds hilarious, but I didn't. And so I put that on the list, and I remember people like laughing, saying, well, how on earth is law of attraction going to get your car washed? And it did. Like, remember, we don't need to know the how, we just need to put that vibration out into the universe, and then let our higher selves guide us. So then I went and met a friend for coffee. She chose the location, and as I pulled in, there was a car wash right there on site. So they washed my car whilst I was having a coffee. I didn't have to go anywhere out of my way, and I didn't have to take any extra of my time. It was just done, and it was so easy and effortless, okay? So that's just one example, but there's lots of examples. So it's about just everything becoming much easier, okay? Law of attraction isn't about working hard. So often we are taught to work hard, and it isn't about that, not the way I teach it. I talk about ease and grace, and that's what I really want to help you to unleash, okay? What else did I want to say? And the mastermind, as well as all of the coaching that I do, is to help you build trust, okay? It's often quite hard for people when they're starting to work with the law of attraction to find that trust, which I can, again, totally relate to, because I used to be like that. And sometimes still my ego's a bit like, but how's that going to happen? And can I trust something that I can't see to make that happen? So again, the tools that I coach and what we will be working on is to shortcut you through that trust process, so that you don't question the whole time whether it's working, because every time you question, it feels like a lower vibration, which means you're putting resistance on the trail. And I want you to remove all resistance and just get you flowing towards everything you desire, and everything that you desire coming towards you, so you can unlock everything that's in your vortex with as much ease and speed as possible. And remember, it's meant to be fun. Law of attraction loves a light, playful energy, and the more you put out, the more you get back. So again, like, go out, we talked about this week, go out and do what absolutely makes your heart sing, because the more you send that vibration out into the universe, the more you get it back in your experience, okay? But have fun with it, and that's something I always want to teach. It's about moving with love and fun, and a real kind of simplicity, okay? So much to talk about. I'm getting really hot talking about it all because I'm so excited, but there's so much to share, so much for me to teach you guys. If you are ready to now unleash your passion and prosperity and shift the direction of your life and shift the excitement in your life and the ease in your life, if you're ready to shift and do that like you've never done before, this mastermind is for you. Okay, you are who the universe wants me to work with. So do inbox me if you want to have a chat, or just go and snap up that early bird offer now before it expires tomorrow. And if you miss the early bird offer, it doesn't matter, the price is still awesome. My masterminds are normally actually higher than this. I haven't done them that many times before. I've done them twice. Okay, the last one was a higher investment than this, so again, I've just gone with guidance from my higher self. So take advantage of that, because I don't know how much it will be next time, because I always just go with what my higher self tells me. Okay, so does anybody have any questions they would like to ask me? And I'm just going to quickly scroll through the comments. Hi Aisha and Terry. Feeling hot. Oh my goodness, it's so hot. I've got 2 fans on me and I'm literally melting, but we're not complaining. Lindsay, lunch break from my day job working at home. I'm in Norfolk in the UK. Oh, gorgeous, darling. Hello, lovely to have you. Hope you're keeping cool. Terry's very excited. Woohoo. Okay, I can't see any questions at the minute, but if any, I'll just give it a couple of minutes just in case any come through. And obviously, if you're watching the replay, ask questions and I'll come back to you as well. Tomorrow I will be live again just for part 5, where we will bring this all together. So again, it will be another chance for you to ask me questions around anything that you're just feeling stuck with. And yeah, if you're ready to become the power creator that you are truly here to be, then I cannot wait to work with you. We start a week on Monday. It is about leaping and moving with this awesome multiverse, not just universe, and being able to light the way for so many, because everyone can do this. Okay, so it doesn't matter what your background is or what's going on in your life at the minute. This mastermind is for each and every person, no matter where they are or what they're doing, because it's going to be such a small group. I'll be able to coach you in a and B bespoke way. So don't worry where you are. You know, you don't have to have found your, you know, you don't have to sort of be doing your own business yet. You don't have to, you know, have been working with them law of attraction for years. It can just be a recent thing. Doesn't matter where you are. All I know is the people that I'm going to work with in that mastermind, it's going to be really, really powerful, because that is what it's called. I'm in the sun, legs going brown. Oh, lovely. How are you sitting in the sun? I can't even sit in the sun. I'm literally melting inside. But I do remember you do love the sun, my darling. Okay, my darlings, I can't see any questions coming through now, so I will love you and leave you. If you do have any questions, inbox me or comment under this. Know that I love you so much, and I will be back on tomorrow for the last part, where I'll do more of a question and answer session. I love you so much. Go and be powerful. I love you. Mwah. Bye.